Well, good afternoon. As many of you know, we've recently took action in terms of suspension of the sheriff here in Clay County, given that there were pending charges. We were able to get some good interim leadership in here, but we were watching the election results on a couple weeks ago because we knew that if Michelle Cook won, then we would be able to give her a head start and get her in there early. And so that's what we're doing today. I'll be appointing her, in fact, to be the sheriff of Clay County. We congratulate her on her election victory. I called her on election night and said, well, you know, you have to do a write-in. Is there a write-in again?
There was. He withdrew.
Okay, so you're allowed. Okay, all right. Well, at the time, she thought she'd have to do, and then obviously you take office later. And I was like, I think you're going to get a head start here. And she's like, can I have a few days to just kind of, I was like, yep. So, but we're happy to do it. And I think that given the election results in other areas, as we get into January, she'll be the only woman sheriff out of 67 counties in the state of Florida. So we're proud of her for that. And we're proud of, the men and women in law enforcement. It's a difficult time for men and women in law enforcement in certain parts of the country. Obviously, really, I think anywhere they're feeling it. In the state of Florida, we don't have any tolerance for anti-law enforcement actions. Don't assault police. Don't do some of the things that we're seeing. We will hold you accountable because when people wear the uniform, they are giving themselves, putting their safety at risk to be able to help other people. And I can tell you that every one of those folks that are wearing the uniform, if they get called to go help a victim, they're not asking, what the race of the victim is or ethnicity or there. If someone's in need, they're going there, and it doesn't matter. And that's what they do every single day. And so we've got to stand with one voice on this, and it's not always fashionable in certain media circles because they have certain agendas. But I can tell you, if you don't support law enforcement, if you defund law enforcement or do some of the crazy things that we've heard over the last many months, the citizens of your jurisdiction will pay the price, and particularly the most vulnerable among us, who won't have the ability to have someone stand up for them. The folks who have resources and all that, they don't need to have a lot of law enforcement because they're in their own communities and everything's all done. It's really the folks who are the less fortunate in our society that really depend on the rule of law to be there for them. And that's what our men and women in law enforcement do every single day. I think that the transition has been good with Sheriff Cook now taking the helm, and I think that the morale is going to be very high here very soon. And look, this is a great county. These are great people to be able to serve when you're talking about the people of Clay County. So it's an honor for me as governor to appoint somebody who was elected anyways, but get a head start on this term, and so finishing out 2020 strong for the people of Clay County. So Michelle, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So first of all, I want to thank Governor DeSantis for coming to in the history books of our community and in our agency. I want to personally thank Interim Sheriff Matt Walsh for your leadership over the past few weeks. Your demeanor, your professionalism were exactly what this agency needed during this crisis. And so thank you for your leadership and your guidance over the past couple of weeks. And I look forward to continuing our work together as part of the transition team. To the citizens of Clay County and to the members of the Clay County Sheriff's Office, I look forward to serving each of you with honor and integrity. I am absolutely, truly humbled and honored to have this privilege as serving as the next sheriff of the Clay County Sheriff's Office. With that being said, I'm going to keep this really short. God bless Clay County and God bless America.